Today is the Feast of the Sacred Heart. And Jesus tells us in the Gospel, imitate me, for I am meek and humble of heart. We know what humble of heart means, but we're afraid of meek. Meek, from the Greek, comes the translation paros, and it's a military term. Strangely enough, it doesn't come from men, but from animals. The Greeks would go to the hills and bring down the wild horses, and then they would begin to train. After months, they would separate them into categories. Some horses were broken, and they were just rejected out of hand. Others were ordinary horses. They were served for carrying things, but nothing special. But the real horses that they wanted were categorized as meek, the war horses. They weren't without passion, without determination, without drive. They were meek, means they were under control. They were no longer wild. They were under authority. And they would be able to respond to their rider with passion, but respond under authority. They would not be afraid to ride into battle, as Alexander's horse took on elephants, stand by cannon fire, stop by just a whisper. The meekness that Jesus is not weak, passionless, but it's under the authority of God the Father. There were two men described in the Bible as meek. One is Moses, the other is Jesus. Neither were a pushover, but both were very attentive, very responsive to the will of God. Meek and humble of heart. For a man, that's hard. For a woman, it's hard. For anyone to be under authority, not wild and self-willed, but responsive to the will of God, is a real challenge. It's not for jackasses, it's for horses.